Coach's Choice and Quick Scout Technologies have partnered to develop a software system to help improve the individual skills of every football player on your team. Football in Motion is the first of a 12-part All Sports in Motion training series. This YouTube demonstration will show how coaches and players can use inMotion with preloaded Coach's Choice training video clips to improve the technique and safety of offensive linemen. I will begin by opening the offensive lineman section of Football in Motion and select the down block example. As the two video screens open, you will notice the same offensive lineman on both screens in position to complete a down block. I'll now demonstrate how coaches and athletes can use inMotion and preloaded video examples provided by Coach's Choice to improve technique. The first step is to duplicate the motion analysis page that is currently open. I will do this by selecting the button named Duplicate this inMotion example. Now I'll be prompted to give this a file name, and I will call it Tom's Down Block. After selecting OK, the inMotion program will create a copy of the existing inMotion page, but with a new file name. Notice the name Tom Down Block will be the first choice from the drop-down menu. Once the two video pages open, we will replace one video file with Tom's video that was taken at the practice. I will do this by selecting the Change Video button and navigate to a folder where Tom's down blocking video clip is located. Select the Change Video button, and this opens Tom's folder where Tom's video clip is located. Tom Down Block left in Drive has been selected and open. As you will see on the screen, the screen has been replaced with another athlete getting ready to execute a down block. What we have to do first is synchronize these two videos and make sure that they start at the same point. To do so, I'm going to turn the Video 2 button off, and we'll work with Video 1. Simply want to advance that a few frames to make sure that the lineman is getting ready to take his first step. And once I'm comfortable where I think the video should be located, I'll turn that Video 1 off and then move to Video 2 and advance Tom to where I think he's ready to take his first step. I'm just doing this by clicking this arrow and going frame by frame. He's lifting his hand, so I'm going to just reverse it a frame, and I think we have these two video clips ready to go. So what I'm going to do now is select the start time for Tom's video, and that is yes. I'm going to do the same with Video 1, which is the Coach's Choice example. Select that as well. Yes. I think that these two videos are ready to begin, and what we can do now to check and see how Tom matches up against the Coach's Choice example is the arrow next to the play button. This advances that frame by frame as they take their first step. Right away we can begin discussing possible problems that Tom may have with his down block technique. So let me select the replay button. We'll start over again. As we move frame by frame, you can see that Tom is lifting his right hand straight up without moving his left foot. So he's not taking a good first step at the defender. As we advance a little further, you can see the Coach's Choice example is taking a nice, strong first step, and his body position is also much lower than Tom's. So you can see as we go a little bit further that the Coach's Choice example is going to be able to use his shoulder pad as he gets into the defender. As we look at Tom, backing up a bit, you notice that Tom's coming out with his hands and not with his shoulder, would be shoulder pad, and so he's pretty high and not going to be able to put a decent block onto the defender. If I were Tom's coach, I'd be concerned with, again, Tom not being able to execute the block properly, but also could injure himself by not using his shoulder pad. What I'm able to do now is also just show how the inMotion allows you to use drawing tools, or if you want to illustrate, if you have a Smart or Promethean board and you'd like to show a little more clearly what this looks like. So I select this drawing button, and I'm going to draw a straight line and just try and identify what I'm emphasizing. Again, by just clicking the dots here, I can show that Tom is much too high. And as we move over to the Coach's Choice example, I select here and just notice too that he's got a nice position on that defensive lineman. Again, the drawing tools of inMotion, as well as the video examples going synchronized and going frame by frame, will help Tom understand possible problems that he's going to have completing a down block. And this will allow for review and do it again, and I'm sure Tom can improve. We'll stop the drawing. And one of the ways we also want to be able to share the video with your players is by using a process called Dropbox technology. We'll just back out of the program, and I'll open my Dropbox folder. Each team can have their own Dropbox, and that's a free service, the Dropbox Technologies. And I'm going to open the Quick Scout folder. And what I'm able to do is then drag or copy, for example, the folder that includes the video clips for Tom into Dropbox folder. So copy and paste. And I see that these video clips will be uploaded to the team Dropbox folder, and then Tom can retrieve them and look at the video for himself.